Well, we're all familiar, since we've been doing the series about Daniel, about the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego story from Daniel 3. But just to review, I'm going to read, because it's relevant, read from Daniel 3, 13 through 15. Remember Nebuchadnezzar? Furious with rage, Nebuchadnezzar summoned Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So these men were brought before the king, and Nebuchadnezzar said to them, "Is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods or worship the image of gold I have set up? Now when you hear the sound of the horn, flute, zither, lyre, harp, pipe, and all kinds of music, if you are ready to fall down and worship the image I made, very good. But if you do not worship it, you will be thrown immediately into a blazing furnace. Then what God will be able to rescue you from my hand?" Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego replied to him, "King Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you in this matter. If we are thrown in the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your majesty's hand. But even if he does not, we want you to know, your majesty, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold you have set up." You know, sometimes we think this is old-time stories from the Bible and not relevant to us, and hopefully Pastor Viv has been sharing how it is relevant to us, and Shadrach, Meshach's Abednego, and Abednego's example of what they did can apply to our lives today. But you know, there are many other people that are also affected by that story, and even people that write songs, Christian songs, for us. So there is a group that probably many of you have heard of called Mercy Me, Christian group, rock group, and their latest song, "Even If," is straight from the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Even if, this is Bart Millard speaking, who is the lead singer from Mercy Me. Even If was going to be our second or third single on the album, but by the time the album was finished, we were like, what are we doing? We realized Even If was the song for the album because this is why we're in ministry. We're doing this to reach people where they are, and Even If is that song for us. We've had bad days. I've had awful days with my child having a chronic illness, and there are times where I feel like I just can't do this anymore. I can't get on that stage anymore. I want to be like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and say, I know that God will deliver me, but if he doesn't, I'm still not going to bow. I will still worship him, and he's still worthy to be praised. I want to be that guy. That's what the song Even If is about. I know what God is capable of, but even if he doesn't come through, he is still my hope because of what he's already done, not what the circumstances are going to do to me. My circumstances are not going to change what Christ has done for me. If nothing else, God's the only thing that has prepared me for this circumstance. Even if is a reminder to people in difficult situations that don't seem to go away. God was worthy long before any of these circumstances even showed up. This song is a declaration to God that even if he went silent and never said another word, he's still worthy to be praised and that he's our greatest hope in the midst of the trial.